Hey guys, I feel like Sean Connery, never say never again. And well, I'm back, and if you can see, since I've put myself in my little self-exile, still been buying comic books. These four stacks here, roughly I paid a total, I would say maybe $150 for all of these. And that's just buying, um, going out to dollar bins and just really digging. And some books I have bought for cover price, like you can see, like this Napoleon Dynamite. Had to get that for cover price. I'm a Napoleon Dynamite fanatic. So stay tuned. I'll be right back. Finally, off my self-imposed exile, well, I'm back, guys. It's Bad Avenger. Missed y'all guys, and I've been enjoying the videos that I've been watching from you guys since I've been basically in my self-imposed exile. But I'm back. So, as you saw in the preview of this video, I've been busy picking up comic books left and right, hitting bargain bins, and finding the little gems and odds and ends that really piqued my interest. And I like to show them to you and let you see what I've picked up, and maybe you can be a judge and see if I did pretty good. Alright, starting with Web Warriors #1. I already have a copy, actually two copies of this book, and it was one still sitting on the shelf. And like I said, all these books I got for $2 or less. And I definitely wanted to pick this up because it has a lot of the alternate Spider-Mans that are becoming real popular now. Definitely pick this one up. Every time I see this in a bargain bin, I pick it up. Ultimate Fantastic Four #1, the first appearance of this universe's Reed Richards, who ends up turning evil, becoming the Maker, and ends up in our universe. And I think he's going to be a major player this year in comic books. And like I said, whenever I see it, I definitely pick it up. So I picked up two more copies. I think that brings my total probably up to maybe 5 or 6 copies of this book. Marvel Superheroes, I picked up another copy of the Spring Special, issue #1, with Jim Lee cover featuring Moon Knight. I think it's the first time Jim Lee ever did Moon Knight. Batman 641 with Batman in the Red Hood, Jason Todd. X-Force #1, the Bloody Variant cover. Some Danger Girl, J. Scott Campbell cover for issue #1, Revolver, Danger Girl Revolver. Chiodo cover for Danger Girl Special, I'm sorry. Danger Girl issue #6, J. Scott Campbell. Picked up some Michael Turner covers for Action Comics, some more 813, another copy of that cover. And I picked up another copy of Action Comics 8006 with I forgot this character's name, something 13, but she's another character that you may see pop up more frequently in the DC Universe. Plus, it's a newsstand. Zatanna from the Seven Soldiers of Victory miniseries, issue #3 of 4, with a silk cover. Picked up the Spawn newsstand, issue #94. Batman Detective Comics for Batman 1,000,000. The Simpsons, Mr. Burns, The Malevolent Mr. Burns, issue number 1. Definitely pick that up. I love The Simpsons. And I try to get all the number 1s from the Simpson line. Spider-Man Saga, number 4. The 4th issue of the 4-issue miniseries. Dealing with it features the origin of Venom. Another J. Scott Campbell cover for Lady Mechanica, issue number 1. Now this one was in the 25-cent bin. I've never seen it before. It was a free issue of Java Town number 2. And it has Dr. Radium in it, Milk and Cheese in it, and Bill the Clown. And if anyone knows anything about this comic or whatever, leaflet or whatever you want to call it, I surely would like to know. Maybe Dave, Silver Age Dave, I hope you come across this video and you watch it. Maybe you can give me some help with that. I don't know anything about this, and I know you're the milk and cheese guru. Maybe you can help me with this one. DC Bombshells, number 1. Pick that one up. I found a trove of these. Marvel Comics, DC Comics, these are the condensed versions of the oversized books that they published, both companies published together. This is the Superman versus Spider-Man the first time. Then I got Superman and Spider-Man where they meet again. Also got Batman versus Hulk. And this Teen Titans one, I was so happy when I got it. The Uncanny X-Men Teen Titan, except when I got it home to rebag and board it. And the entire back cover is gone. So you live and you learn. You know, sometimes it's best to pull books out of the old bags and boards and look at them thoroughly before you buy it. But for the cheap price that I got it for, you know, I'm not really upset about it, even though I am a little bit. X-23, issue number 1, Target X. Now this book I paid $5 for. Another copy of the first appearance of Penny Parker from the Edge of Spider-Verse. This is issue number 5. And this one I paid, what did I pay for this? I think $10 for. DC Comics presents Superman and Flash number 1. Beautiful Jose Garcia Lopez cover and interior. One of my favorite artists of all time. G.I. Joe, issue number 2, cover B. A great Adam Hughes cover. And I finally found the rest of the Battle Chasers I was missing. Issue number 8. Issue number 7. And another Universe exclusive. This is like a preview book. Battle Chasers Prelude. So glad to finally get that series completed. Got an Art Germ cover for Birds of Prey number 7. Picked up another copy of Superior Spider-Man. I'm sorry, a lot of people did not like Superior Spider-Man. I dug it. I thought it was pretty good. Really did. Inhumans number 1. And this one, a lot of people skip over this book. Venom number 40. First appearance of Mania. That's the female version of Venom. Who has like magical powers now. And it's a whole lot of mess going on with her. I hope they straighten it out so she can get back into the costume again. I really like Mania. Batman issue number 570. I don't know if this is the third or the second appearance of Harley Quinn in this comic book universe proper or not. I think it's the second appearance, but I could be wrong. It's either second or third. Aiden X number 7. Got another copy of that. The Free Comic Book Day Infinity comic with Thanos and what was the name of that bunch of, oh Lord, the Blackguard. I think it's the Blackguard or whatever they call him. Now I don't know if this was the one that everybody was trying to get a hold of, the Free Comic Book Day Amazing Spider-Man. I'm not sure, but when I saw it, I picked it up. It said better safe than sorry, and I have to go back and look at a lot of videos because I don't know where I saw. I know it was a Free Comic Book Day Spider-Man that was really going for some money. So, I'm going to double check. See this all day long. This book always is in a dollar binge. West Coast Avengers, issue number 46, the first appearance of the Great Lakes Avengers. And this book is like a $20 book. You know, hopefully they can do something with them. I mean, they're not bad characters. In fact, they're kind of interesting. And I was glad to find another copy of this. This book is a sleeper. And I think it's an underrated book. And it is a great cover. Stormbreaker, the saga of Beta Ray Bill. Now with Beta Ray being tossed about as far as being shown in the movies. Perfect book to have. Issue number 1. Love that cover. I got like three or four of them now. Y the Last Man issue. The final issue. I picked that up. Another copy of Blackest Night Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman the Star Sapphire. The Wonder Woman 1977 special. Beautiful Linda Carter cover. I don't know who's the artist on this, but it's really nice rendition of her. Flash Monsters of the Month variant for issue number 35. I found this first time I seen this. This is X-Men, the Deluxe Edition, issue number 1. I've never seen that before. I almost passed over it. Then I looked at the background color. I was like, man, that's awful dark. What is might have been a misprint or something. And I picked it up and I was like, no, this book ain't quite right. It's not the same as the other ones. Because the other ones, the background is like a bright orange. So I definitely had to pick that up. At one time I couldn't find this book when I really was hunting for it. Now I trip over. Iceman number 3, the first appearance of Oblivion. This is Miles Morales Civil War 2 variant. Issue number, I think, 4. Thor number 350. Anything with Beta Ray Bill, I tried to get. I couldn't believe this was in the bins. Incredible Hulk number 92. World War Hulk. X-Force number 15. I don't know if it's the second appearance of Deadpool. I think it is the second appearance of Deadpool, or it's the third. One of the two. I found 2 more Captain Americas, 193. This is when Jack Kirby came back to draw Captain America after he had left Marvel for a while and went over to DC. He ended up coming back to Marvel for a couple more issues of Cap. Found another copy of Secret Invasion number 1, which is a hot book right now. I found another copy of The White Vision from West Coast Avengers number 45. One of my favorite books, Shaolin Cowboy, issue number 1. Glad to find another copy of that. Excalibur, number 1. I've been finding them like crazy. And when I see them, I get them. And I really like this book. Excalibur, the first appearance of Excalibur. Now what you got to look for, what makes this book different, is because it doesn't have a price. The ones that don't have a price at the top are worth way more, almost double the price of the ones that have a $3.50 price tag on the top of it. You know, so when you're looking for this book here, The First Appearance Excalibur, look for it where it only has Marvel like this at the top with no price. If it's got $3.50, the book is only going to be worth half of what this book would be. And the last book I'm going to show out of the bunch for this round of videos is I got another copy of Fantastic Four, number 11, The Power of Her. And like I said, I like to keep my videos roughly around 15 minutes. And I'm doing pretty good, actually. And I'll show the rest, I guess, weekly or whatever. But it's glad to be back. No, I'm glad to be back. It's glad to be back. I'm glad to be back making videos. And I just hope everybody enjoys it. I've really been watching, like I said, heavily watching other people's videos and putting things on Instagram. A lot of these books that I'm showing, I've put quite a few of them on Instagram. So if you're one of my Instagram family, you've probably seen some of these books before. You know, I'm sorry. But that's basically it. So y'all guys be well. And I will talk to you on my next video. Goodbye.